Hey guys, Jeffries here, and welcome back to the brand new FMTB, brand spanking new. This is of course Football Manager 2015. I'm still getting to grips with the game. I'm currently going through the things that I know, so I can help you guys. But today we're going to do something that I don't know, and that is training, because they've redone the training for this game, or at least apparently they have. So let's go into the team. Now, this is, I'm going to set it up for fitness, and I'm going to set it up for very high intensity. They're the two tactics. At the moment, I'll set it up for match tactics. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Now, this bit I am familiar with. It's the next screen, or maybe the screen afterwards. Yeah, this one I'm familiar with as well. It's this screen, where I am now appearing as a coach. So it's all about let's see what my assistant thinks I'm good at. Aerobic, attacking, and handling. Why am I suddenly the goalkeeping coach as well? Might take a look at that. You also have the ability to assign work to yourself on the training pitch in accordance with your own personal managerial attributes. This can, of course, be of benefit if you happen to specialise in a particular area of training. Over the course of your career, you will have the opportunity to further shape and improve your managerial profile. For example, you might wish to progress through the various coaching badges available to you. The higher the badge you acquire, the more you will improve in different areas of coaching. This will allow you to become a more effective influence on the training pitch and actively improve the development of your squad. So that's basically the ins and outs of it. Now, I'm going to go... That's basically it for training, by the way. Fitness, very high. Match tactics. Train for both types. Individual, I asked my assistant, although for some reason he hasn't given Barnes home or anything to do, so that's weird. And then coaches again, ask assistant. I'll let the assistant, Mr. Gary Smith, I'll let him deal with most of it for now. And then in the future, I'll start taking over myself. Whilst I get to know the team, though, it's good to have your assistant there just to help you out. And I think this might be the first time on this game that I actually keep hold of my assistant manager. But what I do want to do is have a look at the rest of my coaching team. So my goalkeeping coach, for example, Larry Raji, he's not very good. So I'll show him the door. Craig Belgrave, my first team coach, again, the door. Not very good. Physio, Denise McLean, the door. Chief Scout, the door. So they're all leaving. And my head of youth development, most definitely the door. So this is where things get interesting. As you see, I've agreed to terminate the contracts of all of these people. Like so. I put Smith in charge of the under 21s and under 18s. So now, how do I search for transfers? Staff search. There we go. Okay. So, staff role. That's going to come at the top. Attacking coaching. Defense coaching. Goalkeepers. Fitness. Where's that? Fitness. Physio. Let's see if I can make this a little bit bigger. There we go. Judging player ability. Judging player potential. There we go. Right, so let's turn off all of them except the top one. Or top ones. So we want to find ourselves a decent coach. And there is one, John Hartson. Why did I put that down to 5? That should be 15. In case we haven't got a decent one. There we go. Adriano Basso, he used to be a goalkeeper for Bristol City. John Bickers, He's got good fitness as well. Michael Dobson. So I think Bickers is probably going to be our best choice. Oh, I wanted to be a first team coach. Whoa. There you go, we can give him the money that he wants. Sort of. There we go. He's agreed. Though he seems to be coming in as part-time, which probably wasn't a good idea. Let's get a decent physio now. Lots of physios to choose from. Rebecca Brown, who I think I signed before. Dave Buckby, who I've definitely worked with before. Lindsay Bull. Alan Cook, who's also a fitness coach, although not a very good one by the looks of it. Damien Delahunty. I think, actually, Damien Delahunty would look like the best one for me. And I can afford his wages too. So let's go for him. I just spotted something actually. Let's go back to the board a second. I seem to be allowed an extra physio than a coach. Or something like that. Not 100% sure now I've said that. Let's look for a director of football anyway. So that'll do. We put that back to 15. Pat Willett. Could be good. Let's give him a sign. Wow. I don't think we're going to be able to afford these wages. High wage demands. And how come everyone else is on full time but these guys can only be on part time? Yeah, look, he's withdrawn. Stuff you then, buddy. We'll get a scout instead. There's Lee Mabry, John Milton, and Patrick Anderson. Okay, now we've got Paul Montgomery on this. Ah, yes. We have to get Montgomery in. Director of football. He'll know what he's talking about. Okay. We'll have him as a scout then instead. Let's bring Mabry in as a director of football. Let's give him a bit of a pay rise. Again, that's just awkward. What's the point of that? Alright, let's bring in a really crappy director of football then. There's Pat Willett again, but I'm not interested in him. He can do one as far as I'm concerned now. Is he seriously the only one on the list? Let's bump this up again a little bit. Okay, Glyn Chamberlain. Let's try him. He wants to be a chief scout. And he doesn't want to negotiate his job role. He's also a pain in the ass when it comes to negotiating. So he's out the door. Bobby Dixon, who's currently an assistant manager. Let's bring you in as a director of football. Come on, I know you're interested. This is the perfect job for you. Let's give him some financial incentives as well. Just for reaching the playoffs, my friend, you can have yourself £2,000. If we reach the semi-final of the FA Trophy, you can have yourself another £2,000. And if we reach the first round of the FA Cup, you can help yourself to another £2,000. Please accept. Oh, you bastard. I didn't even see his... Oh, it's so annoying. Mike Milligan, have I had a look at you yet, buddy? Don't think I have. See, I thought offering them more money might make them interested. But they just want to be scouts. I don't want scouts. Head of Youth Development. Let's untick these boxes. Let's put them in like this. Okay, Robert Beach and John Walker. I think Walker's got the better all-round stats to be ahead of youth development, so let's bring him in. I've probably forgotten someone, but I don't know who. Let's just continue. It's the first time I've continued the game since I actually started. This is fun and interesting as well. Right. Belgrave sacked. Whitehawks coaching assignments. We'll ask assistant. Smith reports on training. Oh dear. They're generally unhappy that no coach is taking ball control training. Oh dear. Right. I have no doubt that the chairman has the club's best interests at heart. Let's just butter up the chairman again. Do you feel the expectations after you this season have been fair and realistic? Aim high. What made you take this job? I share their philosophical view on football. We had a very engaging discussion before I agreed to join and left very excited about what we could achieve together. That sounds about right. While some managers are famous for their hands-on approach, others maintain a more reserved manner with their players. How do you see your management style? I'm going to go for that option. It is often said that different managers favour different competitions. Will you be concentrating primarily on getting good results in the Vanarama South? Absolutely. On the off chance that any agents read your comments today, is there a particular area of the squad which you are looking to strengthen? Well, I only saw 2 first-team goalkeepers, so I'd like to strengthen that area. I would like to strengthen that area. Hopefully we can get our scouts in quickly, and I'll be able to sort that out too. Match preparation. Right, who are you? You are head of youth development. Accept. I need to find a way to get into the staff responsibilities window. I don't know where that is. Delahunty, our new physio. Is it here? Responsibilities. There it is. Right, so I hire fire director of football, head of youth development, chief scout, and all other staff. Finds and makes offers. Nobody for that yet. Young players, head of youth development. Handles contract negotiations, that'll have to be me. Youth team, head of youth development. Finalises first team signings, me. Finalises signings for young players for the future, I'll also be in charge of that. Make sure that nothing slips under the radar. Finds a new club for players you've listed. What if I set the chairman to do that? Or one of the directors? Let's do the chairman. Head of youth development in charge of that. Decides which first team players' contracts to extend and handles negotiations. That'll be me. Decides if director of football should be given a new contract and handles negotiations. That'll be me. Decides if all other new staff. That'll also be me for now. But once we get a director of football in, it'll be his job. Sets assignments for the scouting team. Once the chief scout comes in, I think he takes over on that one. Runs general training. That's me. Runs general training for youth squads. That'll be the head of youth development. Individual training will be me. Youth training, head of youth development. And then these ones will be Mr. Smith. There we go. First team. I will attend tunnel interviews, but press conferences will be attended by Mr. Smith. He will arrange friendlies. He will give team talks. For now. He will set pre-match instructions as well, but I will handle the team in friendlies. Under 21s. Yeah, Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith. Only future prospect or transfer listed players. Shortlist them for a month. When you scout a player, watch him for 3 matches. He's available for 75% of his value if I'm offering him for transfer. Percentage of his monthly wages will be 50. We won't ask for any money there. Allow him to play against your team. Staff meeting every month. And then these ones, I'm just going to select the top of the list, which at the moment I think is going to be Gary Smith for all of them by the looks of it. Yeah. Apart from that one at the bottom. Okay. That's the wrong button. That's that done. Oh, hang on. Recommend signing. Oh, goodness. Bickers joining the team. Our new coach. Recommend signing for him as well. Now, I just closed my window because it was raining heavily outside, but now I am sweating buckets. So I'm going to have to open the window again. So you might hear some rain pitter-pattering, although it seems to have stopped for now, so that's a good sign. There we go. Lee Mabry is joining us as our new scout. Confirm that deal. Let me start using the keyboard a bit more as well, rather than having to click Give me 1 second whilst I move on to my stool. There we go. Okay, so I'll get him to recommend signing as well. Right, Brian Bayan Fennick and Antoine Gounet. Now, I know Antoine Gounet, so I'll be interested in signing him. He's happy with those terms. Awesome. Good keeper. Very good keeper. We'll have to do some player searching soon. See if I can build the rest of the... What the hell? See if I can build the rest of the backroom staff first before I start looking at the player front. Oh, Paul Montgomery rejected me. Well, stuff him. Steve Robinson has suffered strained knee ligaments after twisting painfully. He'll be out for between 7 weeks and 2 months. Oh, that's not very good. Right, yes, let's have a look at our philosophies. I would like to... Where is it? I'd like to be allowed to develop younger players and bring them through to be first team regulars. Definitely. That's it, I think. We are willing to adopt your proposed amendments. We expect you to work towards those agreed philosophies for the time being. Awesome. So now, if I go board, and that's blacked out. Why is that blacked out? That's not supposed to be like that. Okay, in that case, we're just going to have to continue for now. Is this our first friendly? This is our first friendly, guys. Okay, in which case, I'm going to end this episode here. When we come back next time, we will play in our first ever friendly. So until then, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to click the subscribe button. If you have already subscribed to my channel, thank you guys for your continued support. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed watching. And until next time, I will see you soon.